Where was I?
Yeah, humans and chimpanzee, they're like cousins, you
Yeah,
said.
so, yeah.
They have similar
Humans,
ancestors,
humans
yeah.
actually didn't come from the monkeys we see today. They actually have a common ancestor, which is like they couldn't find what it is because you have to find the exact fossil of what it is. But they're saying like it's a type of a monkey again. It's type of an ape, which used to be in Africa, and which used to live there when there was actually trees in Africa. Hello. Afterwards, the trees in Africa, because of the drought, they lost the trees. So there was most of the time, how do you say it? Just bushes, you know. And because of the bushes, apes started walking on two feet. So this branch is called hominid. And of course there are much more branches, like bonobo. This is another type of monkey. So the monkeys which you see today, they actually didn't turn into humans. None of the monkeys which you saw today. The ones which actually turned into humans is like a common ancestor between humans and chimpanzees and bonobos and most of the other ones.
So humans and monkeys have the same ancestors?
Yes, so you can say humans and monkeys, chimpanzees are like cousins.
So basically we are related to monkeys?
Yes, and like which monkey do you think, which ape do you think we're the closest?
I have no idea.
Like if they would ask me and if I didn't know anything, I would probably say like gorilla because you know they look like humans.
Yeah.
But actually they check the genetics, the DNAs. We are closest to chimpanzees and bonobos, but mostly chimpanzees.
Chimpanzees,
Like
basically.
97%, something like that, 97% the same DNA with chimpanzees.
Oh.
So all these ones, do you remember the caveman? The fossils of the caveman. So the caveman are here. They're all called hominid. Everything which comes from this ancestor to this branch to human is called hominids. And the ones which go to here is apes or monkeys or something like that.
So basically human and apes?
Yes, we are apes. We are called great apes. We are actually in a category called great apes. Humans, what else?
Okay, I think that was one uneducational part of the video.
Yeah. So we are actually inside the ape group.
And related to a monkey.
Yeah. And there's also, like, maybe you know Neanderthals. So even this one, the caveman, even it didn't go linearly. It had many branches, like Neanderthals. Do you know Neanderthals?
No.
They're actually shorter people. They're like this. And they have very strong legs and very strong arms. And I think they lived in Europe. Yeah, I think they lived in Europe. And they were like dumber than humans. And
Wait, what? Dumber?
dumber,
Dumber?
more stupid than humans.
I thought you said dumber.
And they died out. But like in many places, people think that humans came from Neanderthals.
So basically they were not as smart as humans?
Yes.
You shouldn't say dumber. Humans are not dumb, you know.
But they actually were. They actually had limited brain capacity. Humans are much better. Like they don't have imagination and stuff like that.
Oh. So they can't
like many people,
So they can't watch movies?
They can't even make movies. They can't even imagine to make movies.
And
they can't even tell jokes. They can't even think about a joke to make.
Can they study?
No. They're only a little more intelligent than monkeys today.
Uh,
So like they actually lived together at some point, you know. Neanderthals and humans, they actually lived together. But humans.
wait,
only
how do
came
we
in-
live together?
humans and Neanderthals, as I told you, at some point,
Like they're pretty much similar.
at some point, some part of the common ancestor in here, they moved to Europe, and after they moved to Europe, they evolved into Neanderthals, and this part evolved into humans. So at some point, they were actually in the same. They were actually in the same habitat, and they even saw each other. And some people are saying they even had wars or they fought with each other. Some people are saying humans killed Neanderthals. Some people are saying Neanderthals died because they couldn't adapt to the environment. There were so many other humans like Homo erectus, Homo habilis, Australopithecus. Like this, the simplest human they found is called Lucy,
Lucy?
but they just named it Lucy.
Okay.
Lucy. It's basically just a monkey who can just walk on 2 feet. That's all. It's not even different than a monkey. It's just the only difference is it can only walk on 2 feet. And they named it Lucy because they found out that it was a female. So that's the simplest. Let's say it's around here, you know. It's around here, almost like that ancestor, but they couldn't find this one because if they can find it, they can say that the DNA is right in between the chimpanzee and human, but they couldn't find it. And there's a good chance that they won't even find it because it's so hard to find fossils. Like out of 1,000 species that ever lived, they can only find one. And whenever they find, they just say that's a name of a species. Homo erectus, Australopithecus, those ones. Homo habilis, Homo ergaster, Boisiae, Australopithecus, Boisiae, something like that. So it's basically like this. We didn't actually come from the monkeys we see today. The monkeys also came from this common ancestor.